Hello, welcome back to Casey Draw. Today I'm doing another challenge video. It's sort of my take on the 3 marker challenge. I don't actually have any markers, Copic or otherwise, so I thought about how it might be adaptable to a digital medium. I found this section of random.org that generates random hexadecimal color codes, and I decided to use it to generate 3 colors, which I would then use as a limited palette to produce a piece of art. The rules are that I can only use these 3 colors and any colors I can produce by blending them. It'll probably be a little easier than a 3 marker challenge because there's a lot more I can do with blending in a digital program. The colors blend a lot more like paint than markers. So let's select our 3 colors. Well, not my favorite colors, but I've got a light, dark, and mid-tone, so it could definitely have turned out way worse. Might have liked some more variation away from the red end of the scale, but I can make this work. Okay, this first part is sped up a lot because it was me working through some concept sketches. The whole process was pretty lengthy, so I chose to speed this up more so that the inking and coloring phases could be a bit slower. I tried a few different things before settling on a single pose. Sorry for the jerkiness, but it's a side effect of how many frames had to be cut out to match the speed I needed to keep the video's total time down. This is why I chose to cut the sketch phase entirely out of my previous video, the one with the rainbow hair. The entire thing had to be this speed to make it fit, and it was really jarring on that particular video. I chose to use the dark burgundy for my line art. It's the darkest color that I got, and it's also a really nice tone for line art anyway. When I stick to a single tone for line art, which is actually very rare, I find that I gravitate towards red or brownish hues, or sometimes purple, and away from the solid black. This is a color I could see me using even if I had an unlimited palette. without the use of a wide variety of colors, and with them all being similar colors towards the red end. I thought the background was really going to look pretty plain. So I decided to try one of the more interesting tools in Clip Studio Paint to drop in some flowers. These flowers are from the default brushes that come with the program, but there's lots of custom brushes out there for free or for purchase that are made to use with this program. I keep meaning to purchase some of the brushes that do zippers, actually, because those are a real pain to draw. Now that I've got my flat colors in, let's get to the coloring. You'll see me using color swatches for this drawing. I don't normally, since I prefer to just eyedrop in places on the piece to select my colors. But for this challenge, I wanted to document just how many new colors I was creating by blending. And also, it was so I wouldn't lose track of the original 3 colors, and I could make sure that I was using them all. So I made a new swatch every time I got interesting colors to work with. I use it a lot to go back to those exact colors rather than using the eyedropper tool, which would actually produce a slightly lighter color because I'm using a brush that's not 100% opacity. So at the beginning I forgot I was doing that, and so you'll see me make some swatches right on the canvas itself. That's what I do in my normal workflow because I am not optimized for speed. I chose to leave her skin the color of my ground, that's white in this case, and I think if I was doing this with the natural media like markers, or I actually might try it with color stencils sometimes, I would have went with a toned paper, and that would have given me another color to work with. So, if you're doing a 3-color challenge natural media, there's a tip for you who can cheat and use a toned paper. I used the burgundy color for the pants here. It looks different than it does on the line art because the line art layer is set to multiply, which makes it kind of overlay on the colors and darken them. And also because of local color. The magenta and lilac tones around it make it look more brown than it would on its own. I took it from the swatch, so I know it's definitely the color. Since it was the darkest color I had to work with, I chose to leave the pants very plain and didn't really render them much. I made the decision before I started this piece to keep the layer effects to a minimum, because I feel they could be a little bit cheaty because they can drastically affect colors. And here's the result. Ta-da! Yeah, it's not too bad, but I can definitely see the difference between this and my usual work. I ended up really liking this line art a lot for some reason, so I did another version of it without the limited palette. If I remember, I'll link it in the description in case you want to go have a look at it. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, but all in all it was pretty fun. Maybe I'll do another one of these sometime. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back next Sunday for another video.